How's it going, everyone? So today we're going to be taking a look at Apple stock. And lately, a lot of people have been asking me, is Apple a short? Is it a buy? What should you do to make money with Apple stock? And to those people, I say, wait. Now, why do I say that? Before the crash, we saw that Apple was costing around $320, and honestly, this price was very high for a company like Apple, which only manufactures iPhones and has little to no other businesses running at the same time, apart from the computers and other stuff that they do, etc. Anyways, we can see that after the first crash, they were worth around $260 to $280, which I feel is a fair price for Apple, but still very high. As you can see, when they at the bottom of the crash, they were worth around $220, which I feel would be a good price target for Apple. However, it seems that the market is very bullish on this stock. Now, as you can see in the last month, they've been recovering well. However, they haven't been able to recover at the same rate as other similar stocks, and they're only up 15% in the last month, which is very sad for this company. Now, in the last week, however, we can see that they had a spike here on good news as the coronavirus comes closer to being over. However, in the last week, we can see that there was some terrible news for the stock and they've been declining over 3%. Now, why did this happen? If we come over here to this article by MarketWatch, we can see that Apple downgraded due to selling by Goldman Sachs as the virus is expected to hurt the demand for iPhones. Now, the iPhones are known to be a premium product. So when Apple released its new phone, or it announced it, and it announced that it was going to be at a lower price than its usual models, a lot of people see them as compromising on their usual prestigious brand and image. As well as the downgrade from Goldman Sachs, they expect revenue to be 1/3 of what it was this time last year. That is very sad considering the fact that Apple should be growing, not getting smaller. Also, their market in China was already very low, around 20% of the market in China, and as a result of this coronavirus, we can expect it to be even a smaller market share than it was previously. As we can see here, the Apple stock has plummeted 1.35% since Friday when it cut its price target from 233 to 250. As I said earlier in the video, I put Apple's price target around $220, which is what it fell to at the lowest here, and it's also what Goldman Sachs is rating it as. So if I had to make an honest guess for what's going to happen in the next week, I'd say that Apple is going to continue selling off how we saw on Friday, where it was down over $4. Now, it's been very helped out by the coronavirus news and the fact that consumers are going to be able to be coming out of their homes very soon in the future, but I still feel very bearish on this stock, although I am a bull on the market as a whole. As we can see, after hours or right before the market closed, it really recovered here, but I still do feel that Monday it will open down as the market is going to move around 3% is my guess on Monday in general. Now, if we look here at the analyst ratings on the stock, we can see that a lot of people don't want to sell. However, I'd say that these investors' knowledge is very outdated and doesn't take into account the brand new news that came out about Goldman Sachs and the fact that they're downgrading the stock's value. So in the near future, I'd say that you can put shorts on it and you will make money very soon. Additionally, if you're trading options, I'd say put your price target for around 3 months out and you might see some positive motion on the stock. However, in the short term, I would really buy put options. If you're doing spreads, I would say strangle or or an iron condor with really far out values because I feel that the stock is going to move up and down in the coming weeks. However, not by a lot because people are very confused and there's no clear price motion on what Apple is going to do in the near future as well as the market on a whole as a whole. Now, good luck trading, everyone.